Let's go. So, all of the projections, expectations, separation, rejections, and judgments, destroy and uncreate, right, wrong, goodbye, online, proportions, boys and beyonds. All of the projections, expectations, separation, rejection, and judgments from others that are designed to destroy and uncreate, and return to sender, right, wrong, goodbye, online, proportional, boys and beyonds. So, I perceive, I was speaking to some people in India I know, and of course, the lockdown has extended, and some of the people are not getting full salaries, and whatever, people are getting bills and they're worried, etc. So today in my world, some money anxiety starts showing up, and I was asking myself, I was like, I don't really have a money problem. I have money, and what is that? And even if I was doing interesting point of view, return to sender, it was the awareness that other people are still worried in the world. So when you're going to choose more and more consciousness, what you're going to keep in your awareness is you're going to go and perceive billions of people that are already on the planet right now and all of their points of view. Now, if you don't agree and align and resist and react and just receive that information, you're not the effect of it. But as soon as you start making it yours or begin the Chinese whisper, start participating rather than observing, you're part of that crank. So all of the crank that's been showing up in bodies, in beings, in your life, let's destroy and uncreate, right, wrong, good, bad, online, proportional, boys and beyonds. And when that shows up, I would encourage you to turn up your volume on all your capacities and be the gift that you are for you and for everyone else. Like, the trees have not stopped producing oxygen. They don't know what is quarantine. Tomatoes are still growing on the trees. You all are eating. So what is this rubbish? But again, it's so easy to slip into resisting it. And if you do not resist, then, then, and only then, you have the possibility of accessing everything you are and all the magic that's available. So that's one piece. Everything you've done in this life or any other lifetime to hide the elements and elementals of magic, will you now destroy and uncreate and expose all of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, pod, talk shows, boys and beyonds. How many of you make your body wrong for hurting? How many of you make the language of your body invalid? What whispers of consciousness are coming to you from your body that you're not yet congruent with? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, purpose, boys and beyonds. The third piece is I would like for all of you to watch this series on Netflix called Disenchantment. It's by the creators of The Simpsons, Matt Groening. It's amazing. They're showing like this little princess who's stuck with the demon. And even in the language of cartoon and humanization of her, whatever circumstances. It's an amazing outlook for taking you out of the significance of what we might have chosen, how, and you know, we keep looking for why. Why did we choose that? Why do we have this? Why? What's going on? Why is also making something that occurred already significant. So when you begin to step out of form, structure, and significance, when you loosen up that control, there's a different possibility available right away. Like you don't even have to wait. And are you here in the long run, or are you here to just solve your problems and go back to your problems? Go back to creating more problems. Right, wrong, good, bad, online, pot, box, shots, boys, and beyonds. So, if you can close your eyes, please start expanding out in all directions into the earth, all around the earth, connecting with all of the molecules of the universe, establishing those lines of energy, and surrendering control, giving up what is safe. What is safety anyway? You think you're safe. I mean, you can get shot on the street, you can get run over by the car, you can get corona if you're lucky. So, everywhere you misidentify and misapplied control as safety, and safety is control, will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, podcast, shows, words, and beyond. You are energy. But then what is the separation? What is the separation, and is it even real? And even if it's real, is it even yours? And even if it's yours, is it even real? And even if it's real, is it even yours? And even if it's yours, is it even real? And even if it's real, even if it's real, is it even yours? Safety, looking for security, looking for safety with money. Really? I mean, if you put money in your house and you get robbed, where is the safety? If you put your money in your bank and the bank goes belly up, where is the safety? Put the money in some other way. You buy a land that you want to sell like Carmen does, and it doesn't sell. Where is the safety? What if you already are as safe as everything else is? What if your infinite being is the only security you have? And the choice to create, the choice to create, the choice to be, the willingness to receive and be a gift. What about unlocking that? What about unlocking you? What treasure are you that doesn't need safety? Expand out more, please. And relax more. Loosen up your zone. Expand your zone. Loosen up. It's the loosening of that control that allows the fresh, new energy to come in. It's like opening a window of a house that has been locked for a very, very long time. And you wonder why it stinks inside. Opening the window lets the wind blow. Now, the other thing is what is already changing in your world that if you acknowledge more, will infect more possibilities. You know, if you're interested in making curd at home, you have to take lukewarm milk and put a little bit of curd into it and leave it overnight. And morning the yogurt appears. So, will you trust the universe? When you ask and receive, when you put in the work, when you make an action, when you take an action, will you trust the universe that it will work overnight? And morning you will have that yogurt? Or are you going to go crazy and sit by it all night, look at it all night, maybe even put your finger in it, ruin it, and have swelly, swollen red eyes in the morning and fall asleep in the morning and your cat comes and eats the yogurt? Control freak. And what if control is not wrong? Control has been given to us here as a weapon of power, as a weapon of tool of power, as a way of proving that you know something. Like the governments do control, government agencies do control, but they do it to prove that they are right. So what is the purpose of control? What are you controlling for? And what if everything you're asking for exists outside the realm of control? If your control was going to deliver you what you were asking for, why don't you have it already? What if control is like the promised land that no one ever sees? Would you like to let go of that promise now, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, pot, box, shows, boys, and beyonds, and relax even more. What energy and sources of energy are available to collaborate with the source of you? What are you the source of? Are you the source of receiving? Are you the source that creates, generates, receives gifts? Or are you the source that complains and gives and takes? What are you the source of that you haven't acknowledged yet? What is possible beyond control? And rightness and wrongness? What is truly possible? The sense is it's unsafe, unpredictable, and if you thought you cannot handle unpredictable, well, guess what? We all are handling unpredictable now. So what will it take for you to acknowledge that you're meant for unpredictable? And go right into it, into the eye of the storm. You are the magic. You have the power. You are the power. But of course, you don't see it yet. Of course, you don't see it yet. Or maybe some of you have started to see it. But then just because you do not see someone sitting in Brazil on his bed right now doesn't mean he doesn't exist. I'm talking about myself. So that control, that proof of something that exists is all designed to diminish. So are you going to bite the bait of diminishment? Or are you just going to go beyond it and relax even more, expand even more into greater possibilities, into the home of infinite possibilities, infinite choice, infinite knowing, being, perceiving, and receiving, infinite joy, infinite contribution, infinite money? But that'll be too easy. Why would you want that? Sadness is one of the most dominant energies on the planet that blinds you from possibilities. So, for how long will you keep feeding the wolf of sadness? And what is possible beyond sadness? What if sadness is the biggest control? If you weren't sad about anyone or anything, can you be controlled? Expand out even more and relax more. Ask yourself again, if I was not sad, or if I was not buying sadness as true and real, can anyone control me? Or anything control me? Thank you guys. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Bye bye.